Hello Virgo, this is your mid-July 2017 tarot reading. Hope you guys are well. Firstly, thank you all for your likes, shares, subscriptions. Means a lot. And for people who are new, the way I do my mid-month now is I take out about 5 cards. I just go with what I feel, and then I see what messages come forward. Of course, it's a general reading, so please watch your sun, moon and rising, because I can't tell you enough how much it resonates for me. So then at least definitely rising. So please watch that and see if it does the same for you, and you then can decide if it does. Of course, it's still a general reading, so if you like a private reading, please drop me an email. My email is in the description box below. For people who are new, then just drop me an email and we can schedule a reading through Skype, so you can be based anywhere and we can do it at a mutually convenient time. Okay, let's get started. The cards were pre-shuffled, Virgo, and your first card was the Hangman in reverse, 7 of Cups upright, Knight of Cups in reverse, the Chariot upright, and 3 of Wands in reverse. The first thing I'm getting is, Virgo, there is some travel coming up, definitely. And you're going to be thinking about it in the beginning, however, it's still going to manifest itself. Now, let's get started. So, for some of you, I feel that you have been evaluating and contemplating at something for some time. And for some of you, it might be that there's a lot of meditation that has gone into a situation that you have been evaluating. And now you've come to a point where you see light at the end of the tunnel. You do see light at the end of the tunnel, however, I still feel that you're going to be not 100% sure how you want to move forward. So even though the information comes and now you feel okay, you're in a better place to make a decision, however, that is you being there, but I also feel the opportunities and the options are going to be still quite confusing. You are still going to be at a crossroad where so now that you want to make a decision, you see things a lot more clearly, but there is still a decision to be made, which is not, the opportunities and options available are quite a few for you to put your hand on heart and say this is the one. As much as there's divine guidance here, that you've come out of a period of limbo, so to say. However, the confusion is not over. The limbo period is over, the confusion isn't. So maybe there was information coming from outside sources. I feel something from outside that you've been waiting for has come forward, but now you're at a point that you can't make your mind up, because in the period that this opportunity, and it might have to do with a job, it might have to do with a relationship, somebody you'd been waiting for, or a job opportunity you've been waiting for. In the meantime, things have moved on, and things have, you are kind of doing things different way. You already, maybe there are other people that you're talking to for whom this falls in the love area, and for those where this is work related or financial or business related, now you've started doing things already before this opportunity came back. So now you're like kind of contemplating which way you want to go with this. And even though you've been waiting for this opportunity, I don't see this as being what you envisaged it to be, really. This is not how you want this, and this is only particularly something in particular that you've been waiting for, Virgo. And this can have to do with your love life. This can have to do with your work life as well, and work relationship if it is. And maybe some of you, this is part of, this is a relationship at work, and that's why you didn't know how things to move forward. But it is not coming across, this is not coming across the way you expected it to, even though there's information coming forward, but it's not what you had expected it to be, to put it honestly. Sorry, that's what's coming to me. I have to give out it like that. But what I also feel is that what this is going to do to you is this is going to actually get you to kind of move forward in your own direction. And maybe some of you decide to take a trip and, clear your head and kind of move forward and say, okay, just going to see what life brings for me. And you do take that trip, and that trip actually helps you a lot as well. I'm just trying to sense if there's anything in particular I'm getting from your card here, Three of Wands in reverse. Because for me, Three of Wands in reverse is usually things coming out in the open, or things moving forward, things that you've been waiting for moving forward. So maybe for some of you, you take the trip and then things actually start moving forward in a different way than you had expected. But things do start moving forward, and for some of you, this is, of course, you're traveling, and that's why life starts moving forward in the way it is. Of course, that it's, I'm going to say, supposed to be. I'm not going to mince my words, because that's what was coming to me. So that's the way you're obviously supposed to go, and that's the guidance for you, Virgo. I also feel, though, after this experience, you'll have your armor up. You'll be, you'll be quite guarded about how you want to do things, and you'll still, because what's important is there is still something being offered. It's not how you like it, but there is still something out there, and you are going to be in two minds about it. You don't know whether you want to accept the one that's not so good and just move forward on your own, or so there's a decision to be made here. However, I do feel that you will, you'll be quite discerning on this. You're going to be quite it's more of a head decision for you, and rightly so. However, emotions are involved, but you're going to make sure that you're not burnt or left alone in the process feeling hurt. So I think it's something that you're going to be evaluating. Now, this is also, for some of you, this is actually really practically traveling. So maybe you'd been waiting for something, and that comes forward, and then you're slightly confused which way you want to go. Something that you'd been waiting for is not coming forward as much as you'd like it to be, or now that it's coming forward is not what you like it to be. So you're going to go your way anyway, and things start moving forward from that point onwards, because this is what was supposed to happen for you to actually move forward, rather than you being in the limbo period and being confused about this. So because this is the path which I feel is going to elevate you, is what I'm getting here quite categorically for you, Virgo. So yeah, so quite I think this is going to go in more than love area. This could actually go into, like I said, your finances, your anything that offers stability, as well as emotion. So this could be emotion as well as tangible stability for you, Virgo, is what I'm getting. But yeah, there's definitely travel that's going to be happening, or at least being defined and definitely booked at this period. So have a good trip. Anyway, have a good rest of the month. Hope you like it. If you do, please like, share and subscribe. It means a lot. And I shall speak to you next month. Bye for now.